Warning.
You are now tuned.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Is the camera on? Oh, hello. And welcome back to Marci Mondays. Have Marci on us, the podcast. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And welcome back to everyone who normally tunes in. Welcome to all my new listeners. I want to welcome a brand new guest today, y'all. Today is a very unique day. Very interesting day. So, of course, it's the day after the Super Bowl. We're definitely going to talk about that. I thought today was going to be a solo show, but it wasn't. So today we're actually going to test out some new skills. Have you ever done a podcast with somebody you do not know? I never have. So.
Well, I guess should I explain how it happened? Should I just
Yeah.
So we're constantly recruiting new people to do podcasts and have their own talk shows every week here on the show. Mm-hmm. So talking to my good friend Keisha Key here that you see sitting here on the panel with us today, and she decided to actually do her orientation today, maybe a couple of hours before the Marci podcast, right? And the conversation that we were having just went so good to the point that it extended about an extra hour until Marci actually got here and started her show. So, we said, you know what? Why don't you just be Marci's co-host today and kind of get your feet wet on podcasting and, see how you do. She got a little communication backgrounds and broadcasting spirit. So we just decided to throw her to the wolves, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And just let her see what it's like to be on the air. So now we have Keisha K on the air, her future, Marci's future podcast sister, to join the network momentarily.
Yes,
and,
hopefully.
That's what we have here on the panel today. We got Marci and Keisha Key.
So, Keisha Key, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, from Detroit.
Hey,
Yep. Not that it matters, but get a little closer to the mic. Not that it matters. East side, west side.
On the east side.
Okay. I like to see the east side represent over here on the station. We got some west siders. Is it mostly east siders or west siders?
I would say probably west siders. I think it's mostly west siders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how much we like it? We truck it over here. 40-minute, 20-minute drive, whatever it is.
Some people, I've had people come from as far as Ohio every week to do a show.
I mean, look, the studio is nice. The studio is nice, and it still is open to anyone who, well, not anyone.
No.
Yeah.
Not anyone.
Let it be known.
Okay.
See?
Not anyone.
See how we all on the same page already.
But it's definitely open to people who are interested or serious about podcasting and definitely spreading the good word to the masses. So you can definitely go to 7mileradio.com and see how you can sign up for that.
And that's your other podcast sister, Miss Happy from the Face the Music Show in the comments on Facebook.
Oh.
What's going on, Miss Happy?
Oh, Miss Happy. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Nice to meet you.
One of my favorite shows is Face the Music. It comes on Wednesday at what time?
7, 8 o'clock. What does it come on?
I think 7. Yeah, 8 o'clock. They go over a song and then they go over the lyrics. They usually have me cracking up the whole time, especially Willie So-So.
That guy.
Mr. So-So.
That guy.
If he does say so himself. So, but yeah, let's get to the topics today. Today, it's the Super Bowl recap, and I want y'all to call in and let me know your feelings about it, or your favorite or least favorite parts about the Super Bowl. Okay. Or you can call in and shout out your Valentine. It is Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And this is my Valentine's Day wig. Since Robert called last week and said I had my birthday wig. Yeah. Today I have my
so you got a wig every week. You got a wig for the week.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a different wig.
That's part of your segment, huh? The new Marci on Us segment.
This wig. Okay, let's talk about it.
Week.
Let's talk about it.
And it looks fabulous.
Thank you very much. Welcome. This wig is actually let me see. They call it 13 by 6, but guess what? It's not all lace. It got some tracks up in here, but the part itself is just lace. So, and then the edges are lace. But I was testing it out to see if it's something that I liked. It's not my favorite density. I like heavier and longer, but it's a good tester. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about hair today. We talking about this damn Super Bowl.
Let's talk about it.
I tell you whose hair was everything.
Who was that?
Mary J.
Yes, and her outfit. The outfit was fabulous.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So after we talk about the Super Bowl, and we're definitely gonna talk about the halftime, we're gonna give a little bit about the commercials. They had a few commercials that stood out to me, and everybody's talking about some details surrounding the money and how money was spent during the Super Bowl. That's another little topic. And something weird happened last week. There was a question about gorillas. Can 150 cents beat up a gorilla? Did y'all see that question? No. Can 100 guys beat up a gorilla? As I said, it actually said, can 100 niggas beat up a gorilla? That circulated on Facebook. When I saw 50 Cent, yesterday I decided to just put 50 Cent's name in there. But and I'm gonna update you all about the guy who got the pig heart transplant. I talked about that a couple weeks ago. It was crazy. And Jim Jones went crazy in the Gucci store last week. We're gonna talk about that too. So let's start with this halftime show. So it was a dedication to. The whole thing was a dedication to LA, correct?
Yes, it was, I believe.
Yeah, the whole thing was a dedication. Cali. Everybody got their Cali on, right?
Yeah.
I love Snoop's hair. I love this outfit.
I definitely loved his outfit.
I need that in black and gold.
Definitely.
I need that outfit in black and gold. And he was matching with his wife. He was matching.
That was the Rams colors too, if you don't notice. That was actually the blue and the
blue
yellow
and the gold.
from the Rams.
Yeah, I definitely need that outfit. It looks like it was very nice material. Dr. Dre's bald head ass looked very
with
young.
the black Air Force Ones on.
He had
high
black
tops.
forces?
I believe he had on black high tops.
Okay. He seems like he's always ready to fight. He's a physical kind of guy. His face was like smooth, like a baby's booty. Like, you think it was makeup
really
or
good.
I still want to like punch him in it, but it's like
You still
his face was real smooth, and I wonder if he designed the set. You think?
Well, he paid for the whole shebang, because the audience.
They say he put $7 million toward it.
Yeah, the artist doesn't. No, I think he put more than that. Actually, last year, The Weeknd spent $7 million on his Super Bowl performance.
I read Dr. Dre spent $7 million also.
Oh, well, he may have. But my point was, like, they don't get paid to do the Super Bowl performances. They have to pay to perform. Because their catalog goes up 500%. Their streams and their revenue from their album streams is sales.
They don't have to pay. It's just that the NFL is not going to pay them. They're only going to pay for production costs. So whatever the NFL won't cover, if they want it better, then they're going to have to put their money forward. Yeah. So I saw a few posts online like, why the hell would I pay to perform at the Super Bowl? But they're saying like when The Weeknd did that, his streams and sales went up like 365%.
500%, right? And then, so now when you think about the strategic move of Snoop Dogg acquiring the ownership of Death Row, days before the Super Bowl, when his catalog is going to be boosted up, the songs you see, they snippets from I Ain't Mad at You to California Love, Tupac stuff. I think they actually had a hint, or they was trying to get Tupac's hologram, but since Pepsi wouldn't come up to 1.5 million, they just had 50 Cent drop out of the ceiling.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that too.
Let's talk about
Please,
that.
let's talk about.
Well, first of all, Snoop Dogg had people crip walking to the kitchen and the bathroom all night. Okay, everybody was crip walking. Okay, everybody was comfortable doing it last night. Definitely, I know I did it back and forth. But 50 Cent when he came out the ceiling, I was scared.
Concerned.
Yeah, I was scared.
I was really concerned.
How did you feel?
I felt like he was going to stop breathing.
He looked like he was fighting for his life up there.
Yes, he did. And his chains were choking him.
Did he train
tremendously?
Yeah, he done turned it to $1.25 at this point.
Definitely.
$1.35.
Yeah, $1.75.
And they did make fat jokes about him. And you know what? 50 Cent is the biggest bully. He deserves all the fat jokes there are. He makes fun of Floyd for not being able to read. Like, 50, yeah, your fat ass shouldn't have been up there.
Right, he looked real fat up there hanging
with
down
that beater.
Like
that beater.
Yeah.
I felt real 2003. I really felt like we were back in that moment. That's back when I was playing POW. That was our hype music on the way to the gym on Bobby. But no, what we say our favorite part was? Mary,
and how she fell out. Can we get into that?
First of all, I was concerned then too. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fallout.
Right.
You know,
she wasn't having a Wendy's Williams moment like
that.
Yeah. I hope she got up by now. But when I tell you she killed it, them legs.
She did. She started dancing, doing her thing. Her outfit was fabulous.
She gave us every arm throw, every leg toss,
all of the traditional Mary antics.
Tantrum that we needed. Everything we needed to remind us that, you know what, you are a pillar in this community, Mary. No matter how raspy or how, some people don't like your voice. I mean, how unique it is, you do matter. And
right.
And can you put the number up on the screen? Some people said they were going to call me. I have a few people said they might call me and cuss me out, especially because, the black folks, we're supposed to be boycotting the NFL for a minute, but
well, when Jay-Z came and made the deal that he made to get the leverage to control the performances for the halftime of the games.
Right. Rock Nation definitely produced it.
I think that, kind of soothed it a little bit. But was it enough?
I'm always going to have a grudge against the NFL. I'm always going to have a grudge against them because the way they handle stuff, a lot of stuff. Like I was watching right before the NFL game, right before the Super Bowl, they were talking about how the coaches had to have a ceiling in the NFL. How they can't get past a certain position and discrepancies. And y'all been knew this stuff. And I do know some black men that they stopped supporting the NFL. People who are football heads, they actually stopped supporting it. So I don't know if they went back to it, this year, but it's easy to not support it in Detroit. I mean, it's very easy. I mean, yeah, it's very easy,
we so desperate in Detroit, we done just made our own team up.
Right.
The Detroit Rams. One person go to the Super Bowl. Like, we didn't do that when Sue left the team and went to the Super Bowl. Somebody else left the Lions and went to the Super Bowl, but Matt left, and now it was like the whole team just converted over to
because we abused him. We abused him, and everybody's happy for him. This is how people get happy for abuse victims when they finally win and take back their freedom. Speaking of players that were there, there's a Renaissance graduate that was in in the Super Bowl. He just got his ring. AJ Jackson. I believe it's class of 2015.
Right now.
Go Phoenix.
Hey.
Shout out to us. Let me see who's in these comments. Oh, Ricky. He's he's usually one of my co-hosts, but he's not here today. And my homeboy Kyle showed up. Mayana. Everybody showed up today. Ricky said, I just like grudges. You don't know me.
Somebody said, I like the Slim Shady Neil.
Oh, let's talk about
let's talk
who said
about
they
that.
liked it? All right, let me.
She gonna make sure.
Not only was I irritated when I saw him, but I was confused, underwhelmed, and befuddled that he was even there. To see him kneel? First of all. So, and then they supposedly told him that you can't kneel. Did you all?
Yeah, they tried to warn him. He must have like rehearsed it, and then they said, you know what, Eminem, we don't want you to kneel, man. We don't want you to cause
I need to know how that conversation went.
And he stayed down there for a long time
too.
too.
He made sure that he emphasized on the shit too. Yeah.
Two white people talking. Listen.
Right.
Do not kneel for it. No, I'm kneeling for the blacks. No, do not kneel for the blacks.
Right.
Okay, man. I'm not kneeling for the blacks, man.
What if they would have had the Tupac hologram do it?
What?
Man.
Because I seen an article where they was basically comparing what he did to where if Snoop would have did it, how much backlash Snoop would have got if he would have been the one to do the kneeling as opposed to Eminem. You know what I mean?
When Eminem did it, they kind of all looked at him like, man, what the fuck?
You know what? And I did see that. I was like, everybody's standing up in his ass. He said.
And some of them looked down like, okay.
Get
they said the same thing. I said, get your ass.
I wanted him to get
Eminem.
up so quick. Get up.
Get up.
What's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Ricky calling from the West Side.
Ricky calling from the West
This is
Side.
Ricky. That's Ricky.
Ricky.
Our
Yeah.
Ricky.
Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Yes, that Ricky, the Echo Ricky.
How you doing?
So what's happening, man? What you got to
I'm
say?
doing okay. Oh, first and foremost, I called in to wish Marci a happy Valentine's Day. Because she deserves it.
I'm
She's
turning
looking all
red.
yellow like
I'm
a
turning
stick
red.
of butter up there.
What?
Wait a minute now.
Looking like a
calling
Reese's
in
peanut
like
butter.
that.
What'd he say? What'd he
Yellow
say?
like a stick of
I
butter.
didn't even say Peter. I didn't even say all that. But anyway, you know it's a lag over on our end. So where are you guys at now? Let's talk.
Go ahead, man. I mean, what you got to say? You called in. What you want to talk
How do you
about?
feel about the Super Bowl, Ricky? What? Did you saw it? Did you see it?
Of course I've seen it. I even put money on it. The Super Bowl was great. It was wonderful. This is the best halftime show ever.
How much did you win?
Right.
It was like a group thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a coupon.
No. Not a group.
Bet on the Super Bowl with a coupon, Ricky.
Yeah,
Teach
yeah,
me the
you
game,
know, like
yo.
get into like a betting group.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. But we should talk about Rob Robbins and parlays again one day. But we'll talk about it. But
So wait.
actually what's up?
I got a question. So all those people that ran up to the stage when Eminem was on stage, were those supposed to be Detroiters? Like, what is that?
Right. I
Do they
wanted
assume
to
that
know
that's what
more about that.
Detroiters look like? That we're all in black and gray and
Yeah.
blue hoodies, and we're running down looking like we're about to rob somebody.
Yes.
Even going up to the stage,
Right.
and we're all white and mad at our parents. Like, no,
Mom spaghetti.
spaghetti. Like, is that really? And I'm just so mad. Like, why did they do that?
I don't know.
Well, you know,
but
he
I
opened
know
up
this.
a Mom's Spaghetti location in L.A. I don't know if it was actually in the stadium during the Super Bowl, but he did open up a location in L.A. over
I
the-
did see that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that.
It's the hoodies for me.
Right. Everybody kind of had their own little march going on. You know, Kendrick had his people doing whatever they were doing with the hair.
He
And then
had
they
the
had
Golden Lord.
Eminem
Was
doing
the-
what he was doing.
I mean, what in the Duracell battery Million Man March was going on with Kendrick Lamar?
Right. I got questions, especially about the shoes.
The Copper Top Gang came out with Kendrick like out of the box, literally out of the box.
I didn't get a good. I was so busy writing or texting after I saw whatever's before Kendrick. I was just kind of like, I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I mean, I felt like it's the same thing he normally does.
You know what?
Ricky,
that is true.
Ricky, bye.
Oh, no. Okay,
look,
then
he
bye.
said, oh,
I'm sorry.
Love you, bye.
Love y'all too.
So somebody, I Am Truth on YouTube. Cap, who is the was he Kaepernick or maybe he's talking about Cap. Cap is the boyfriend of George Soros' daughter. George Soros funds Black Lives Matter and police stations. Seems like a conflict of interest. How soon do we forget? What's going on, caller? Who is this and where we calling from? That was off of YouTube.
Oh.
Caller, who's this and where you calling
Hi,
from?
This is Chief calling from the West Side of Detroit.
Chief calling from the West Side.
Chief,
what you got to
what's
say?
going on?
I just want to say that Eminem did not kneel.
What did he do?
What did he do?
He was praying.
Right.
He was in prayer.
Okay, so listen. Colin Kaepernick did not get ostracized by the NFL for kneeling to an Eminem song. Part of kneeling means that you're sitting or you're kneeling during the national anthem or some other symbolic whatever United States of America.
Yeah.
So that was are we able to curse on the show?
Yes, go ahead. Speak your mind, sister.
That was some performative bullshit, and let me just say,
Very
I love
weird,
my
if you ask me.
Yeah.
I love my community,
It was
but
pandering?
when we get emotionally tied to this white performative bullshit, it really breaks my heart because Colin Kaepernick was getting death threats. He lost his job. Nobody would pick him up. And you telling me that what Eminem did was the same thing? It absolutely was not.
Yeah, that's true.
He stayed
point.
down there too. He
I
said,
didn't
like-
want to send you a T-shirt for that comment. That was good.
I'm like, is he drunk or something? Get up.
everybody was standing up too. He was the only one.
What are you doing?
Goodness.
And then it was so much media craze. Oh my gosh, NFL told Eminem not to kneel, and he kneeled, and that was
To
not
make
the
him look
truth.
like a big ass rebel or some shit.
To make him look like a hero, and he was not.
No, and
He
honestly,
just did a performance.
I honestly didn't tie it to him doing it because for the national anthem. I didn't tie it right then.
Right, right.
I was just that's why I was confused. Like, boy, I thought it was for Tupac. I thought he was kneeling for Tupac.
Right.
And that's what he was doing, kneeling for Tupac. That was the whole part of the performance because the NFL got to okay your performance. They was not going to okay Dr. Dre getting on the piano to play the national anthem and Eminem being like, fuck America and kneeling. No.
That's true.
He is not no hero.
Thank you for correcting that for the community.
I'm happy they didn't do the Tupac hologram because Tupac wouldn't have been for that weak shit. Like, all these black people watching the NFL, when they disrespect us and spit on us, and all we do is cry and give our money to them and do all this performative bullshit instead of standing 10 toes in and saying, fuck the NFL, we going our own way. Tupac shot 2 cops and was defending a black man and shot 2 off-duty cops. He wouldn't have been for this bullshit.
He would not be performing at the Super Bowl. I agree with that.
So I'm happy that Pepsi ain't give the money. And why Pepsi got to get the money for that? If you got the money to pay for other shit, why you ain't pay for that if it was so important? Damn, these black celebrities got us out here looking stupid.
Silly.
Embarrassing. I can't wait till you talk about Jim Jones, Marci. I'm be watching that one because that shit was embarrassing too.
Embarrassing as hell.
L's out here. We catching L's.
We catching L's. Last week was a week of L's. Yes, and especially all those guys showing their penis last week too.
Oh my God.
Super
Right.
L's.
Oh my God.
I don't care what they look like.
Oh my.
I don't care what the penises look like.
Mushrooms.
But why are they showing them? Why are y'all showing them? But
It
hey,
looks like nothing at all.
look, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. If that's how you gotta stay relevant, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
This is getting out of hand.
Thank you so much for calling, Chief.
Now, anytime. Y'all be safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Everything she said.
Everything she said.
I think we left off at what? We were talking about 50 Cent. Busta Rhymes got away with being fat because he wasn't a bully. That's all I wanted to say. Anyway. All right. Next. The commercials. Do you have a favorite commercial that you saw? I'll pick one. So there was one with Lindsay Lohan at Planet Fitness. The reason I like it is because the marketing was so genius. Here you go. They picked an icon who fell to her lowest point in the public eye, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, and then honestly, you think about it, she's like a millennial age. Like, I don't know how old you are. You could be 18, you could be 30. I don't know. Black is beautiful. How old are you?
31.
Okay, there we go. So I know she wouldn't be 18, y'all.
Right.
But Lindsay Lohan, I'm 33. So Lindsay Lohan is kind of like our era.
Yes.
Then we see like Parent Trap and stuff, whatever it's called. So we kind of connected with her. We saw her downfall.
Yes, we did.
Oh, it was terrible. It's not even funny to think about it. As you get older and then you realize, wait a minute, every shit that we go through in real life, her shit was blasted to the whole world, and she was only what, 19, 20?
Yeah, it was bad.
Basically.
Yeah, she was a kid. So they have this girl, Lindsay, I guess, and I forgot exactly what she was doing in the commercial, but she's just doing other little funny shit. But I think it's brilliant that they had her because what's their motto? No judgment. So, and then honestly, going to the gym is more than just a physical thing. You know, you take care of your whole self, your mental, your whole body, all that. So they definitely going to get plugged in this year because they're appealing to more than just, oh, I'm tired of being fat. You know, it could be I'm tired of being depressed. You know, I'm tired of being my mind racing. You know, need to go to the gym. We gotta. I went to LA Fitness. I don't like that as much as Planet Fitness. Do you go to gyms?
I was at Planet Fitness. Yeah, but I stopped going.
What gym y'all go to in the comments?
Right.
LA Fitness was a whole bunch of walking around. I'm not with that. We either working out or you go home. Go home. You just walking back and forth with your hands in your pocket.
Going to the snack bucket, right? They got the snack bucket in the front. They got donuts.
Well, that's
still.
Planet Fitness. They used to have pizza, but in Planet Fitness, you see a bunch of
pizza.
They used to like on Fridays, I think. I don't know if they still do, but in Planet Fitness, you see a bunch of people in there busting ass.
Yeah,
LA
we do.
Fitness, people are
We
walking
do.
around showing their guns.
I
Just-
noticed that too. Like, what the hell? It's supposed to be a fashion show.
Planet Fitness, we in there busting like a football team. Everybody's on the treadmill. LA Fitness, everybody's look at my Under Armour.
Right. It reminds me of Baywatch.
Yeah, and I went to the one in Southfield.
And then and it's like why don't people like why wasn't there any protest for them having like snacks and chocolate and pizza and shit and hamburgers and donuts in the front of the that's like going to the
Right.
tire shop, right? You go to the tire shop to get your
God,
flat
I'm
tire,
saying
and
that.
then they got at the exit of the tire shop is lined with stop strips from the police. So when you go out, you just bust your tire again, and you're gonna get like that's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, you got to cheat sometime. You can't just, you can't deprive yourself because sometimes you backslide.
But having it right there for me to be able to.
Mr. Banks said LA Fitness by St. John has a snack cart out front. Are those healthy snacks, Alexander?
It's hamburgers and bacon. Bacon donuts is probably what they serving you outside.
What's
of
the
it.
concept behind the whole snack ordeal in the
To
front?
keep
like,
you fat
what is
so you
that?
keep coming back. Like I said, listen, if you go to the tire shop and you got a damn stop strip when you pull out to bust your tires when you just got it fixed, so you can just pull right back in and spend some more money, right? Keep the
Oh my
membership perpetuating it.
God.
And that might be why too. I
Come
can
on,
imagine
what
that's why.
other sense do it make?
But it's because it's a judgment-free zone.
Huh.
So once you're done sweating, just come on and have a slice.
That's,
Matter of fact,
listen,
or before
that's
you-
pepperoni
why they
on
call
me.
it a judgment free, so I don't judge you while you just got off the treadmill and you got your fat ass eating a bacon donut.
I'm
Are you
off
on
the
the
treadmill
treadmill?
with
On
a
the
Snickers
treadmill.
in my right hand, like,
With a pizza.
Did you see? I seen a video where the girl was working out. She has a whole fifth of Hennessy on the treadmill.
Oh man.
oh,
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh man. Nah,
wait a minute.
I ain't got to that level yet. I didn't do
that's
that.
what
We'll keep her in our prayers. We'll keep her in our prayers.
Never seen that. Never seen that. Wait, did you all see Odell Beckham at the Did you see his hair?
I hated his hair.
What was it? Wasn't
Tremendously.
pink. It wasn't purple.
It was like a violet.
yeah.
It was ridiculous.
But I'm wondering if it was symbolic of something. Was it like for maybe some kind of awareness month? Because he does that sometimes.
It just wasn't.
It was like fluorescent.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
It was like
Right.
it was like,
Iridescent.
Yeah,
like
there we
it was
go.
like
I was
LED
like,
and
what is
shit.
taking place?
First of all, it matched his mood, okay? Because he was
was it mood hair? Is what it was.
He was
mood
mood-
hair.
when they were winning, it changed colors. When they were losing, it went
Oh.
back to a taupe kind of color.
Like, what?
Y'all, he was very passionate throughout the whole game. So what happened?
Everybody was.
He got injured early.
He did.
Second
he had
half.
a whole
he had
attitude.
a whole second half. you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he still weeped real good when they won and shit.
He did.
Everybody seemed like they were crying.
And I'm like, didn't he win a Super Bowl before?
No, it's the first one.
Oh, his first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. They apparently he had on $200,000 cleats. They were
Doing the most. Right, that's the whole most and nothing but the most.
$200,000. They were lined in diamonds and gold trimmed. So y'all know what I want for my birthday next year.
Okay. Why did he do that? It's just
Because he got the money.
Because it's Odell. He's extra.
right.
Odell. Anyway. With that being said, congratulations, Stafford.
Right.
This feels like seeing your ex you didn't do well with someone else because you couldn't get yourself together, but they put in years and they treated you so well, so you smile at their wedding pictures. That's exactly what yesterday was.
Yeah.
Horrible Valentine's Day for Detroit. Horrible Valentine's weekend for the city of Detroit. Our ex just having fun with his new boo.
With his new boo.
And then here we come talking about the Detroit Rams. That's like that situation you talking about. And they had a baby, and now we on the sideline talking, that's my step kid and shit. Like, no, it's not. You ain't got nothing to do with you. That motherfucker left you and had a whole baby And now you want to claim the baby. That ain't baby ain't got nothing to do.
You should have did
The
him
baby
right while
would
he
have
was
been,
with
yeah,
us.
you should have had that baby when you was with the mother, when you had that motherfucker. That's what you should have did.
Right. The Detroit
The
Rams.
Detroit Rams.
Well,
I'll ram your ass.
Right.
Oh, fuck out of here.
I can only imagine how Stafford feels. Like, he's probably looking at us like,
You bitches.
yeah.
Right.
Fuck y'all.
Everybody,
He ain't
everybody's
said
on
nothing
the
about
like,
Detroit since then. He ain't said nothing. Yeah, thanks. Shout out to Detroit.
He didn't even shout us out. Did he say
bitches.
anything at the Super Bowl? Did he say anything to us?
I didn't hear anything.
Not to my
That
knowledge.
Not
just-
at all.
It just burns so bad.
Not to my knowledge.
Ridiculous.
Well, good luck to them. And then back to more important questions I was asking, like the internet asked last week. Can 100 guys beat up a gorilla? That was one of those questions. Somebody
What
put
the
it.
hell kind of question?
They got
Right. I
high.
was going.
Somebody got high. I asked that.
Okay. Well, yes. I don't know.
So a lot of comments were saying like, who's gonna
I
be
don't
the
know. I was about to say, you know what? I was just about to say, out of them 100 niggas, who's the front line?
Right.
Who's gonna initiate the battle? Right? You can pick 5 of them. We can line.
Right.
We can line up in a 5-man formation. 100 niggas back. Right? Who's gonna be that first 5 in the
Who
line?
gonna throw the first blow?
You can do it 10.
He's
Put
gonna
10
he's
in
gonna
the
pop
front.
his head off. He's gonna rip his head off, and then you have to attack him while he's ripping that person's head
Do
off.
we
So-
have guns?
And I was going to say that. What's the likelihood that out of 100 guys, 100?
I'm
I
not
mean,
fighting
one of
no
them
gorilla.
doesn't
I'm
have
gonna
a
be in the
gun.
back.
Right. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna
One
be in
of-
the back. I'm gonna tell you off the rip.
One of them doesn't have a gun. Out of 100 guys, one of y'all don't got
At
a
least give me a
gun.
goddamn bow and arrow or something. Shit.
Right, what the
Gorilla
hell?
and shit.
Right.
I'm not about to do this by hand. Manually beat a gorilla? You mean to
I
beat
think
it?
100 people. Well, wait a minute. 100 niggas can take
150
down a gorilla.
cents. 150 cents.
Yeah.
150
Yeah.
cents.
Yeah.
So it really
It's
would.
possible.
So it really be like 30,
I
50
think
cents because
so.
he like $1.50 now. So it's like
Can they take them down? And how high do you have to be to wonder this kind of question?
Super high, because I want answers. What are they saying?
What does this answer render us? Like, okay, say we find the answer.
Nothing.
Then what? If we
Right.
find the answer to this equation, then now what? Do we go out and test the theory?
Right, because I'm definitely.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm not going out
Go
there
out
to
and
test
the
shit
fucking theory. I'm
at
straight.
all.
Oh,
Good.
speaking of testing shit, let me give you an update on this guy who got the pig heart transplant. He is still alive. This is the first.
So explain to the people who they haven't maybe didn't see the show when you talked about that the first time. What exactly are you talking about? So a man actually
A guy
had a heart transplant and they implanted a pig heart into him, correctly?
for the first time. Yes. So in Maryland, this is at University of Maryland Hospital. This guy, he was not eligible for a human transplant because he was considered non-compliant in the way he handled his health. So he wasn't eligible for that. And I guess another condition he had, he could not get a mechanical heart pump. So what they did was use a pig's heart that they have modified. I have a little bit more details about this pig heart as to why it actually worked out. Are you okay, Keith?
Yeah,
You
I'm
okay?
sitting up trying to take it all in. Like, wait a minute.
Like,
Okay,
she's
breathe.
serious? Like, you seriously telling me this dude got a pig heart? Like,
Breathe a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. No worries. They tested this on like 11 baboons before they put it in. No worries. No worries. So the reason this worked is because there were 3 genes that are responsible for the rejection of pig organs by humans. There are 3 genes that are responsible for the rejection of pig organs by humans, but they were removed from the donor pig. So, and one gene was taken out to prevent excessive pig heart tissue growth. So when it's in there, so it's been it got this mid-January, early January. By the time I talked about it, it was probably a weekend. So there are 6 human genes responsible for immunoacceptance that were inserted into the heart also, or the donor.
so they put genes into the heart that would allow it to be accepted by the human body, basically.
and took out the genes that would have got it rejected.
Got it.
So he's still alive, and they're not going to call this successful until he's alive for a few months. And
Wait, what?
they're saying he can still die.
So,
What?
so
Wait.
if he dies,
Oh,
mission
my
failure.
God. Right.
That's how they
What?
determine the mission failure when he dies.
Some people are saying it doesn't matter because he like stabbed up somebody back in the 80s.
So it was karma.
That's what some people are saying. It's karma. Ain't this messy, girl?
It's ridiculous.
Very messy. Yeah, he stabbed up some dude, a guy that's paralyzed now back in the 80s, and they were upset that he got the pig heart transplant.
In the first damn place.
Oh, they were upset. So the hope is that the surgery let me read this. There are simply not enough donor human hearts. There's a long list of potential recipients. They hope that this surgery would fix that. Pig heart valves have actually been transplanted into humans for years.
Wow.
This whole time we've been dogging out pigs. The whole time it's been saving lives.
Nothing like a piece of bacon.
So I wonder, right? But even though I already know where these hearts came from, right? You all know the story of David Rockefeller. The guy who had 9 heart transplants, okay?
And the Rothsmiths.
The Rothschilds.
Rothschild did that.
No,
Rothschild.
that's Rockefeller. David.
The same people.
No, it's 2 different families, but under the same umbrella. The rich motherfuckers that run the world, right?
And they look dead before they did.
My dad was David Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? He looked, and it's just like, dude, you look like, come on, man. The Grim Reaper is clearly.
His eyes were
on his way. Right.
He clearly at the crib and shit with you and shit. He eating lunch with you, and you keep cheating him. He keep coming for you, but you got enough money to pay the nigga. You got enough money to pay the Grim Reaper to stay off your ass.
Right.
But he on the couch with you. He waiting.
Literally. I cannot deal.
He looked like a mummy. He looked like a mummy before he passed.
Yeah, he did. And that's like you said, when you're rich enough, you bypass everybody else on the list.
He was the old type of old person with the face that was scared child. When you so old that you scare kids, it's time for you to just go to the God. It's time for you to go to the Lord.
For you to just
Scared
go.
children.
It's time for you to just go to the God.
What? Wait a minute now.
You starting to scare kids and shit. You scaring the little angels down here on earth. It's time for you to go. You done.
Oh my God! Can we talk about Jim Jones in this Gucci store acting a fool, embarrassing us? Did you hear about it?
Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see. I might saw a clip, but basically, he says he was racially profiled in the Gucci store. That's not surprising at all.
Right. Yeah.
That happens to black people every day,
does, yes.
even rich black people.
Yep.
Remember the time Oprah went to Sweden and she asked to see a certain bag on the wall, like maybe $150,000 bag or something, and they were like, they didn't even want to take it off the wall for her because nigga, who is you? So he went there, and I just want to know, when are we going to be surprised? When are we going to stop being surprised when you're treated this way? I'm
telling you.
Well, I actually have the clip from Jim Jones' visit
okay. Nice.
He said he planned on spending $29,000 that day, and he can't believe he was treated that way, considering the fact he had spent $100,000 there in the last 3 months. He said, usually by the time I leave a place like this, I'm drunk because they've given out champagne, or I've at least gotten sparkling water, but they haven't given me anything. I asked for the manager. You got the clip?
So you want me to roll that beautiful bean footage for you, or what?
Yeah.
You ready?
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's
in the VIP.
We've been Gucci for like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to the manager. Send me a black guy out here that started telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people. Asked to speak to a manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no champagne. I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. You heard? I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people, and these black people are more racist than white people when they get their job. Inside of Gucci. All of a sudden, you stop playing with us, bro. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Since I'm talking to you right now, a manager still hasn't popped out. of Gucci. Gucci in the VIP.
And Jim Jones is mad because he said he can't believe the black people treated him this way in the store. Well,
Right.
I mean, you still in a
You've seen that they strategically sent the token black guy out from the back to pander to you, right? And still did not, give you the type of service.
champagne and water. You didn't get it.
You didn't get none of that.
And he was upset.
Despite
Wow.
how much he feels like he spent. And so he said he asked for a hire manager, and I think he said everybody disappeared. So he said the black guy was talking bullshit, like not telling me what he wanted to hear. So people are on the internet criticizing him. They're saying, well, why don't you just go buy black? You know? And so he said, well, his response was, my preference is my preference. And I was hurt that a black person in the store was treating me that way. But okay, it's not a black establishment. You know?
Right, absolutely.
But so he ended up going to Louis and Bergdorf Goodman, and he has his friends in the back there throwing cash, in the video, I guess showing how much they spent there. All very embarrassing. All very embarrassing. I mean, they know how much money you have, and they don't care about that. That's not their point,
Right.
They don't want your ghetto ass in their store scaring away all their
stupid ass. Like, do you not realize that they make their profit not off of the amount of product that they sell, okay, but the profit, the price of that of the one piece that they see. You know what I mean? They make their profit. They make their money off dumbasses like you to go in there and spend $500 on a fucking T-shirt. Right? They don't make money because they sold 500 T-shirts for $50.
They
for
care about
$30.
associations more than anything, and then you in there ruining some of their associations. Or look, if you're scaring some people in the store, which
But
it don't take nothing to scare nobody.
right,
We black.
yeah.
Why are you right? Why are you?
It don't take nothing to scare nobody.
Why is it worth so much to you that you have that much money to spend on a brand that don't give a fuck about you?
Why do you have to do it? Why did you have to?
They have to.
So he said his preference is his preference, and y'all can't come at me like that because I do.
No,
He said he supports. He said he supports black. He said, if you know me, I support black business all the time. He tagged some page that that apparently he found it. I don't know if this is real. This is actually he really did or not, because it's very interesting how you're doing this in Gucci, but you actually have a page that supports black business.
Why exactly?
It's really weird.
That's like when I just posted the post about the Melissa chick, right? The whole the end, right? So now, what if she come out and say? What if she come out and say,
right.
"Oh, well, I got black friends. I'm not racist." Oh no.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He said, I have an Instagram page dedicated to black and brown business owners, so everybody knows I'm all about it.
Like, I'm about our people, but you spent $30,000.
You intend on spending $30,000, and over the course of the last 3 months, you said you spent $100,000. When I tell you, just give me a piece.
And I'm not going to be the person, right, that's telling people who have money where to spend their money. It just makes you look a certain level of stupid when you make videos going live expressing your disdain. You know what I mean? With a company who don't give a fuck about you, and you are spending that kind of money with them. But then you want to go live and talk about you made yourself look stupid.
Publicity.
Because I say that on another show we
Boom.
were talking about.
Publicity.
Because in this day and age, all publicity is good publicity,
Yes.
right? And it's somebody in our dumbass community, I'm going to say it like that seen that Jim Jones video and seen a Gucci sweater on the wall during that video and said, damn, that shit dope. I need to go there and get that.
I swear.
I forgot I wasn't supposed to buy this. I forgot I was supposed to get that.
No different than y'all both seen the blog that I just posted about a liquor store on the west side that's basically unsanitary food preparation conditions on top of illegal check casting practices, right?
Yeah.
So now we got people in the comments, oh, the pizza, that's the best pizza in the hood. They liquor still good, ain't it?
Girl, I went in there.
Like,
that pizza box is it's some unrecognizable
Liquor still
pizza.
good.
Now, in the blog, right, I said that 7 Mile Radio was sending a person over there to convey the situation. Guess who it was? Marci.
It was right across the street from my house.
Marci went over there taking pictures, and we see the damn pizza oven and all of that. But I'm like, you know what I mean? It's already, the word is out. I don't need to reiterate. They already know. But yeah, she sent me a whole live video showing me how crazy it was in the shit, but I didn't even post that.
You
Right.
know how you like write something on a piece of paper with a pencil and then you like erase it and then you got the eraser crumbs. Mm-hmm. It was like that in the corner of the piece of container.
In the corner of,
it was like
goodness,
unrecognizable pizza
not...
remains. Pizza carcass in the corner.
Pizza carcass.
Pizza carcass in the corner of the
Dead
damn box.
pizza.
Dead pizza. I was like, golly. But here you go. My mom always told me these businesses don't care.
No.
They come near into the city and they don't upkeep their businesses. That the potholes are on the driveway. Mm-hmm. Their establishments are dirt, filthy, and it's
they eat the shit.
And they don't eat
right.
what they feed.
No, right. Do they? Right.
Okay. I know for sure they don't eat that.
Oh,
piece
and
up
don't
in
let you ask for it to be fresh. Okay.
And that's a terrible thing about Art's Pizza. It was always fresh. It was always fresh. I used to eat it definitely years ago.
So now the employee that blew the whistle informed me, right? The thing that broke the camel's back with her was the fact that now we just had this snowstorm, right? So now they have a leaky roof where the roof is leaking in the kitchen on top of the toppings where they prepare the pizza.
And you know that makes mold on the floor.
I mean, they had mold. They had mold in the motherfucking ice machine. They got mold in the ice machine.
You said it was leaking on top of the top.
Ain't that dramatic? Demetrius said Arab pizza. Arab pizza. Thank you to everybody who's watching on YouTube, by the way. We have viewers watching on YouTube also. So before we close out the show, I still want to get a little more info about our potential future podcaster. So she says she's from Detroit, Keisha Key.
Yes.
What made you want to start podcasting?
Well, radio is my passion. So it's just your gift makes room for you. So, I thought about it like it's just time.
You got a lovely voice too.
Thank you.
See?
Thank you.
Wow.
You did.
You did.
She said,
the whole talk show.
My time. My time.
It's just time to put your gift forward, and I'm excited, I'm honored, and I'm ready to get this thing going, girl.
So so how'd you find 7 Mile Radio?
Actually, I've been watching him for years.
Me too.
So he posted like he was looking for new talent. I was like, okay, let me pray about this. Got right on there. He got right back to me, and here we are now.
So what things do you like? What do you like to talk? What angles do you like to talk about? I don't know how to ask the question. Like, what message? If you started a podcast, what message do you feel like when people want to come to listen to your show? What can they always expect?
Definitely encouraging and uplifting messages in such a time like this, for sure. Definitely some gossip, the foolishness, for sure, and open questions, just anything that they want to know more about. Or
when you say gossip, you mean like celebrity gossip?
Definitely celebrity gossip and foolishness and entertainment news, for sure.
I don't think there's very many shows on a station right now that do that right now at the moment. We used to have Cecily, but yeah, that's definitely that's a slot
just a good balance.
Yeah,
a good balance.
What was I going to ask you? Yeah, what shows are you into right now? What TV shows? So just so the viewers can know, because I'm not into a lot of shows, and people are like, "Well, where are you going to talk about those?" I want people to know when we're going to talk about Ghost Power.
Is it bad to say that I have not watched Power at all?
No, because I haven't either.
Okay, we all in the same game.
Hey, not one episode.
What do you are you into TV at all?
Yes, BMF.
Okay. Okay, definitely.
And it's a show called Euphoria that the people are talking about I'm about to start tuning into.
Okay. Yeah. I don't watch it, but I know a lot of people that want to watch and talk about it. Listen to Meech talking shit right now. Here he says, them topics gotta be borderline controversial. I'm trying to jump in this shit. Corey Holcomb podcast damn near insulting to folk. Demetrius, you'll never call in. What's the problem? You never call in. So, okay. So, what high school did you go to?
Charles F. Kettering, Blue House.
Hey.
High school.
Yes. What was y'all mascot?
Oh, Lord Jesus, I forgot. Don't knock me out now. That's not good. I forgot. Oh my God, it's been so long.
Is it a horse or some shit?
Yo, hold on.
Where are horses?
No, I'm the knight. I'm the knight with the horse. Kettering Pioneer. What is it? Kettering what?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's Kettering Pioneers, but I forgot. It's been so long.
It's just a damn K. Like, you know what? For the longest, when I was a kid, I thought that Kettering was the Kmart headquarters. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Somebody said Bulldogs. Did you go to Kettering?
What's the one? No, Bulldogs was somebody else.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that.
Cody or some shit.
Cody is Comets.
Oh, Cody Comets.
You got the Mumford Mustangs.
What is
Let's
the
see what
Oh my
we got.
God.
What is the Kettering
Yeah,
mascot?
what is the
God damn it.
mascot? I'm embarrassed.
Can somebody call us and tell us what the Kettering mascot
Please.
is?
Demetrius
somebody
gotta know.
enlighten me.
He a
It's
hood
been-
nigga. You know, Demetrius. Where's the damn mascot?
Somebody has
what?
to know.
Please, because it's been like, how many years ago was that?
Oh, Henry Ford was the Bulldogs, right?
I think
No, Trojans. Woo!
Not a
Excuse
good
me.
14
Henry Ford
years.
Trojans.
Condoms. You know, you
Condoms.
better wear a condom. Henry Ford. You better. Trojan, and they mascot, boy. You know they got it.
The colors don't help. Woo! Bill, is there anything that you want to get off your chest today before I close out?
How do you feel? How do you feel your
I
first
feel
time
great.
since 4 years and you being
I
on the pod in the
know.
studio and doing that? How you feel about it?
I feel so good. I'm still trying to get my show structure together. So this was definitely
Me too.
a good moment to break back in. I'm excited, you know. Like I said, this is my passion. So it is really dope to be around people that are like-minded.
Did
that
I
are
do
doing-
okay? Did I
You
do
did really good tonight.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, good. I mean, I know
Yeah.
I'm still new at all this. It's not. I haven't been in
Yeah.
it as long as y'all. You know, I'm still learning a whole lot. So
Yeah.
and sometimes I be winging it. Never on the day.
No,
of.
you did good. It's just about structure now. So I'm just getting my structure together, and I think you did a good job. We definitely had a good time laughing. Okay, so that's all that
and
matters.
then, like, I encourage
Yeah.
this anyway with everybody. That's the reason why I built this as a network, right? Because I want not only how you see how, per se, Keisha has her own show. You got your own show. Y'all on each other's panel. We got Miss Happy from the Face the Music show. And we all kind of just pollinating our conversation, our resources, and our audiences together
Yeah.
to build up one big-ass broadcast podcast
Yes.
network. You know what I mean? So that's,
Yes.
For the city of Detroit, very black, very Detroit, very local. Okay, we want to do that for y'all. We want to do that for y'all. And thank you for everybody. Thank you everybody for tuning in on YouTube and Facebook. And I will see y'all next week. Say bye to Miss Keisha Key. Say thank you for having us with her.
Thank you, everybody. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Thank you for having me.
There we go. Thank you, Black Mark.
and we out of here.
Oh wait, I forgot one thing. My homegirl passed away this weekend. I don't know exactly how, but R.I.P. Rest in peace, Nita. Love you. Condolences to the Wills family, Deb, Delon, Lene, everybody, and Nita's kids. Y'all might have seen her on my Facebook before. Nita Johnson. Lovely mother, sister, aunt, amazing sense of humor, and rest up, baby girl. Love you. Good night.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.